Ado Arahado Sama Sambuddhasa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahado Sama Sambuddhasa. Maybe this paragraph. Oh, this one. Oglika Kato Labadi na Labadi. So here we are talking about the bamboo. Whether bamboo is to be allowed to do as personal dwelling. Yeah. Personal monastery, personal kuti, individual kuti, personal kuti. So Boglika Kato Labadi, not Labadi. So whether it is allowed to do personal kuti here, not Labadi, or not. Hatha Kama Sisena Pana Ekasme Gehe Maja Tanamata Labadi. Yeah, not Labadi here, sorry. Yeah, it is not allowed to make personal dwelling, not Labadi. Pana, even though, but Pana here we can say but. Pana, but. Hatha Kama Sisena. Hatha Kama Sisena. Hatha Kama. That is the church. We can say Hatha Kama church or fee. Sisena. How to say Sisena here? With the fee, with the church, as a fee or as a church. Ekasme Gehe. Here Geha not referred to the house. Here Geha not referred to the house, referred to the monastery. Ekadme Gehe. So in a monastery. Macha Tanamata. Macha Tanamata. As much as a bad place here, Matta here, about a bad place. Labadi allowed to take. Now as a fee, here the people, the people had the mark. So the people had the marks. This one, yeah, the marks, here the marks. Sankike Rokira Sanka Anabujade. So here we have to see this one. This one is the monastery. There are bamboos, trees. Those are, if we do for monastery, we can use those bamboo trees. By doing this, by using the bamboo trees, we have no apati. Sankika awasa kato labadi. So if we were to do for monastery, we do the timber, we do the chair, we do the bed, take care bamboo and the trees from monastery compound. In this case, we could do, because we do every day for the Sangha. But when we do for the Sangha, even we do not get permission from the Sangha, we could do it. But it's better to let the Sangha know before we do. So here, how about those bamboos, trees, these things? Whether it is allowed to use as personal here? No, it is not allowed to do as personal, to use as personal here. Here, the bamboo and the trees in the monastery, belong to the Sangha. The bamboo, the trees belong to the Sangha, are not allowed to use as personal use. Hatha Kama Sisena. Hatha Kama Sisena, as a fee, as a church, as a fee, as a church. Ekasme Gehe, in a monastery, Majatana Matan Labadi. So we do for monastery, the whole monastery I do, for example. So as my own use, I make one table Now, that bamboo or that trees belong to the Sangha. It is allowable, you know. Majatana mata. But you cannot make one new kuti with these bamboos trees. But you can make a chair or a bed. You can make a bed, chair, a table as your own use. It is allowed, you know, it is allowed. Tisu gehesu. Tisu gehesu eka labadi. If you build 3 monasteries as a fee, as a church, you can make 1 monastery as personal. See here, Tisu gehesu eka geha labadi. So you build very big monastery, a monastery compound, with the bamboos, trees belong to the Sangha. Then, if you build 1 monastery, 2 monastery, if you build 3, you can get 1 there as a fee, as a church. See, as a church. You can make your own, not belong to the Sangha anymore, belong to the individual. So you can use as you like.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Okay, please.
What is Hatha Kamma Sisa again, Sayadaw?
Fee here, the church.
The church.
Yes, the church for doing the monastery. Here, we should not forget this one. Here, you know, the monks cut the bamboo, the trees to make monastery. You know, by doing that, it's not necessary to report any Sangha. You know, even though he does not ask permission from the Sangha, he can cut the tree, he can cut the bamboos, or he can use the tree, he can use the bamboo for the monastery. Yeah, for the monastery, Sangika Awasa. Sangika Awasa, this is the point. Where you are doing the dwali for the Sangha, you are not necessary to report report the Sangha, to take permission to the Sangha. You do it by yourself because Sangika Awasa Kadon. In order to make the dwali for the Sangha, you know. So this is the point here. Here, the monks, he made the monastery, you know, as a church, as a fee. He can make 1 bed for his own use, for his the personal use. Yeah.
So Sisa is the head, right? The top, the head.
Here, Sisa. I don't know how to translate that Sisa.
So Hatha Kamma is the manual work. So I don't understand how can we get a church out of it? Why is it referred to
Hatha Kamma here, the working, making here. You are working. Hatha, you made the here, Hatha Kamma. Kamma, you are working this one. Please.
Hatha Kamma means with hands, made with hands. I think so.
The head?
Hand with the hands.
Yes, hand. You are doing monastery, you are doing the Veda with your hand. Hatha Kamma, the working with the hand. Hatha
So is that like it is like a company, and then the head, the leader of that company, they coming, they building this monastery or something. So that is like the leader of the company. So for that person, he can use the bamboo to make a kuti for himself or something. So, you know.
This one, the monks, the monks do this. Sagika roke, yeah, Sagika roke.
Sayadaw. So here is it talking about like yesterday, not yesterday, no? Yesterday we're talking about Samabhaga and the Dui Gotasa, that part.
Yeah, yes, that part. Yeah, connected with that part here. Yeah, this paragraph. But here we have here the last sentence there. The Sangike Roke Kotapedwa. So the monks asked the people to cut the bamboo, the trees belong to the Sangha. Here Sangike Roke, here the trees. Kotapedwa Sangha anapochedwa without asking permission for the Sangha. Sangika awasa kato in order to make the bidding, dwelling for Sangha. Labadi, it is allowable. It is allowable to make the monastery, the dwellings for the Sangha. So here,
But here, Sayadaw,
please.
so yesterday we were talking about the man, the Dagaji. It is not the monk, right? But here also should be the Dagaji, not the monk.
Dagaji?
Yeah. That means here, if the Dagaji, he does a job for the monastery, for example, okay, like you said, build the something or maybe cut the bamboo. So the monk say, okay, we share like a samabhaga, half. Is the Dagaji, not the monk.
But here, not the Dagaji here, the monk, Here, Sankika was a good Bidwa, that means he asked the people to cut the tree because he cannot cut the tree by himself. He asked the people to cut the tree and he made the monastery. Yeah. So for that,
so from my understanding, then of course above we can use that bamboo to make the Sangika dwelling, right?
Yes.
Down here, it's not for Sangika, right? It's for Christian. So it's okay. So according to my understanding, then here it's okay just to use that bamboo just to make the manjatthana, just a little place like a bed, or it is like a group of people. Hatha Kama is the people, they do manual work. So the Sisa is the head, the leader of that group of people who do leader work. They are there to do something. So they have to build something or something. They use the bamboos. So they cannot make everything by bamboo, but they can make like a bed using the bamboo just for that person.
Yeah, what we say, Pokalika Katong Labadi, Na Labadi. This is referring to the marks. To here, Pokalika, we use something belong to the Sangha, we use for our own. Sometimes we use for our own. Whether we can use by our own or not. This is the question here. Pokalika Katong, according to this question, the monks here ask the people to cut the tree and make the monastery by themselves without asking permission from the Sangha. But in order to escape from the blame of the Sangha, it's better to take permission from the Sangha. Yeah, here said, the Pokalika Katong Labadi Na Labadi in this case. So here the monks, whether he can use personal uses or not. Yeah, he can use as personal uses. Here the trees, the bamboos cannot made by for our personal uses, personal use.
Yeah, I think Mr. Ryan's idea is more reasonable.
So the Ryan's opinion referred to the lay people, right?
Yes, my opinion is also refers to Dagaji, the leader of the Dagaji.
So how about this one? Pokalika Katong Labadi Na Labadi. How about this question?
Because you check the following one, Hatha Kama Sisa, right? Sisina. So that means the Sisa is the leader. We can say the leader of the other workers.
No. Yeah, Sisa not the leader. Related to the concerning the working, we can say here Sisa, not the leader. Sisa, I don't know how to say the leader, not the leader, how to say? Concerning the working here, because he made the monastery here. This person make monastery. So he made monastery, he cannot make his personal use, that one. So here he cannot use his personal use, but he can use his personal use about the bed, about the chair, about the table. He can use the one, not monastery. He cannot use monastery as personal use, but he can use he can make the temple, he can use as personal here. You got it here?
Yeah, from my understanding, for example, this Dagaji, he has many workers. Beginning he didn't want to do it, but the monk asked him to do it. Okay, the monk said, if you do it, I will share something to you, right? Okay, you will.
Oh, no. Hatha Kama Sisa does not mean so. So you
because nobody is a passive voice. So that's why the real subject should be Hatha Kama Sisa.
Let me check the meaning of Hatha Kama Sisa here at the translation. Translation. What is translation? Translation. To do personal donation, no, it is not. No, or here he said, under the head of manual work. You know, head of manual work. What does it mean?
Yeah, manual work is like they do it using their hand and like they do it by your hand, or not machine, not automatic. So that's Hatha Kama.
So here, Hatha Kama, who built the monastery here? Yeah, we come back to this sentence. You know, Sangike Rokha Kota Pedwa. So he asked Sangika trees, he asked someone to cut Sangika tree. Sangha Anapoche Doa. Here, the man, the lay people, not make it here. Sangha Anapoche Doa. Sangika Awasa Kadon Labadi. Here, the monks just asked the lay people to cut the tree, not to make the monastery. But who made monastery here? The monks made monastery. During Buddha's time, you see, the monks had to build their own kuti. You see, the Buddha also allowed to build their own kuti during the Buddha's time. Yeah, we had to be clear with this sentence. Who made the monastery here? Sangika Awasa Kato Labadi. So who made this monastery? The lay people made monastery, or one of the monks, anyone of the monks, they made the monastery here. How do you understand this one? Sangiki Roke Kota Bidwa.
So Sayadaw, I remember last time Sayadaw said that here the monk cannot actually cut down the trees, right? They had to order.
Yes, they cannot cut the tree. They can make the monastery.
To cut down the tree. And then, so here is the Sangikang Awasangkatum Lapati.
Yes.
Right? So here, so down here is also Bukkalikang Awasangkatum Lapati. We have to add the word Awasang.
Yes. So who built monastery here? We have to know. Here, Sangike Roke Kota Bidwa. Here, any monks ask the lay people to cut down the tree only. Now, the monks did not ask the lay people to make the monastery. Here, Sangike Roke Kota Bidwa asked lay people to cut the tree. This Sangha Anapoche Doa B. So which one here? The Kado here, Garodi. What is the subject of this Kado? We have to find out the subject here. Sangha Anapoche Doa, who does not let the Sangha know, who does not ask permission from the Sangha here. Sangha Anapoche Doa, who is that? What is the subject of Anapochedi here?
So it's okay according to the Vinaya, then the monk can build the kutis, right? So,
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, it's not clear here. So, but what I mean is that Hatha Kama Sisena, because at the beginning, so translated that like related to the church. What is that? I don't quite understand what it means. Because if we translate
here, the church of making the monastery here, the fee for making monastery. Yes, I think Awasa here.
Yeah, so so because if we translate that directly, what it means that just the leader of the group of people who do the manual work.
It does not mean so. This one. Sisa Hatha Kama Sisa does not mean the leaders. The beginner with the Hatha Kama or leader with the Hatha Kama. Hatha Kama. Work a fee. Concerning what we keep as work a fee, we can say as work a fee. But here the Pali use Sisa. Sisa does not mean head, you know. Sisa by working or baki so by working so as a fee, we can say Hatha Kama Sisa. Sisa here does not mean the leader, the head, the leader. Sisa.
So it means just the start of that manual works, you know.
Yes, manual work. Hatha Kama is manual work. Manual work, you can translate Hatha Kama. Sisa here, like a fee, the fee of the church for Hatha Kama. Here, he made the monastery here as a fee, he can get a small thing here, small thing, like a personal use.
So, Sayadaw,
personal use.
according to your idea, the Hatha Kama Sisa is refers to the monk.
Of course, here, you know, here we have to find out this one, the Katu Sadhana. Please, we should be clear with this Katu Sadhana. So what is the Katu Sadhana here? Here, Sanghike Roke Kotabidwa, who asked the lay people to cut the tree. The monks here, they asked the lay people to cut the tree that belong to the Sangha here. Sanghike Roke Kotabidwa. So the subject is the monk here, Bhikkhu. The Sangha Anapojidwa be the Bhikkhu not let the Sangha know it or not asking permission from the Sangha. The Sanghika Awasa Gadon, he makes Sanghika Awasa. Here, the subject of this. Well, what is the subject of this? You have to find out the subject here.
Yeah,
This
yes, sure. It can be a monk. But what I mean is that the Hatha Kama Sisena, it refers to a person, right? So, you know?
So if the monks made the monastery here,
Yes.
so Hatha Kama Sisa also should be the fee, the church for making monastery.
No, but there has to be a person, right? So, you know?
Not
Hatha
a
Kama
person here.
Sisena, it is a person, right?
Not a person here.
Not a person.
Hatha Kama Sisa, you know here. Hatha Kama Sisa.
Sayadaw, the Napadi is a passive voice. That's why the real subject should be the Hatha Kama Sisena.
Yes, Hatha Kama Sisa does not refer to anyone, any person, any individual.
No, I think it refers either the monk.
No. Hatha Kama.
According to your idea, that should be the monk.
So here, Hatha Kama Sisena, they translate in Burmese. Hatha Kama go Aubadana beautiful. Aubadana as a may. The church work, the church manual work as the church manual work. This is it. If we translate as the fee or manual work. Hatha Kama Sisena. As the fee or manual work, the person who built monastery can get about the one thing, can get one things about the table, about the chair, about the bed, he can get it. That is the meaning. So he get it, he made it as personal use, this one. Because he built the whole monastery with the bamboo, the trees cut by the people. So here, this center, you know, the monks made the monastery. So the monk made monastery, not the lay people. The lay people cannot come to monastery, cut the tree, and make monastery by themselves. Here, Anapojidwa, Sangha Anapojidwa, the lay people have no authority to make the monastery without asking the monks permission, without asking permission from the monks. That's why here, Sanghika Kado Labadi. But the monastery here, Pokalika Kato Labadi, Na Labadi, referred to the Sangika Awasa. Whether Sangika Awasa is allowable to use as personal use. That is the meaning. So as a fee, you cannot make the monastery as your personal use as a Poglika, but you can make the bed. You can use the bed in the monastery as your personal use, as a church here, as a fee, because you made the whole monastery. As a fee, you can have one bed as your own use. That is the meaning. I understand like that. Yahata Kamasisa does not mean the leader or the worker, the fee, the church or manual work. You understand?
Yeah, okay.
So we do not, in Myanmar also, a Burmese translation also, we do not mean the leader or the worker here. Hata Kamasisa.
So and then then what about the next part? Among three houses, he gets one house. What does that mean?
Yes, here among the Tisu Gehesu, here Geha, the translation book, the Mahagara Sayadaw translate the Geha as monastery. He built 3 monastery here. Tisu Gehesu. He built 3 monastery with the bamboo, with the trees cut by the people. Because the people cut those tree bamboo, he cannot cut. He had to ask the people to cut those tree bamboo. The people has cut those tree bamboo. He built monastery here. 3 monastery, Eka, Geha, Labadi. As a fee, he can get 1 monastery as Bogolika. 2 monastery, Sangika belong to Sangha. 1 monastery belong to the individual, belong to him. He can get 1 because as a fee here, he also marked, he is one of the Sangha. That's why he made the monastery for the Sangha, 3 monastery as a church, as a fee, he get 1 monastery. He can use that monastery as his personal use, not belong to Sangika. He can use as you like, the monastery. But Sangika monastery, you cannot use as you like, like Sangha monastery. So here, Tisu Gehesu Eka. Eka Geha Labadi, 1 house can be obtained, can be allowable as a Poglika.
Yeah, for some reason, I still think the Hatha Kammasisena refers to the head. Maybe he can be a monk, but he's like the leader of the building.
So the leader of the building here, they cannot make monastery without permission,
Yes.
Sangike Roke Kotabedwa Sangha Anapojidwa Sangika Kado Awasa Kado. The lay people cannot make, without permission. But because he is the bhikkhu, that's why he can make Sangika monastery without permission.
Sure. Yeah, okay, so we agree that it refers to a monk. Okay. But then the Hatha Kammasisena refers to that monk.
Of course.
Yes,
That's
it's
why
refers to a person. It's not.
Yeah, Poglika. Yeah, he can make Sangika with the cut bamboo and the trees. He had bamboo tree, he can make Sangika, but he cannot make Poglika. He cannot make Poglika. Even though as a fee, as a church, he can have 1 bed as Poglika. See? Yeah, Tisu Gehesu Eka Geha Labadi.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. That's what. Yeah, it's clear now. Yes. So if he is the leader to build a monastery, then he has 1 kuti, for example, as his own use. He can do whatever he wants for that 1 kuti. Yes.
So we have here subject is bhikkhu, only bhikkhu subject. See, because of Kutta Pedwa. Kutta Pedwa here, the bhikkhu should not be the lay people, should be the bhikkhu only. So that's okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Thank you. Sir.
Sache Daba Sabara Poglika Hundi, Daba Sabara Poglika. So Daba Sabara, the wood, the wood to do something, to make monastery, to build monastery, to do something here. Poglika Hundi, if those wood, bamboos are belonging to the individual here, Poglika, not Sangika, Poglika. Bhumi Sangika, but the land belong to Sangha. The bamboo, Sambara, how to say Sambara in English?
Material.
Huh?
Material.
Oh, yes, material. Yeah, yes. Materials belong to the program, the individual here, but the land belong to the Sangha. So in this case, Eka Gihakadwa Samabaga Labadi, in this case, Eka Gihakadwa Samabaga Labadi. So the monks built the monastery there. Eka Gihakadwa Samabaga. What does it mean? So here, half belong to Sangha, half belong to individual in this case. Sangha, you see, Sangika Bhumi. Bhumi belong to Sangha. Then you material, you are going to make the monastery belong to Pogalika. So in this case, Eka Gihagadwa, you make one monastery, Samabhaga Labadi, you will get half. You can use as your personal use half of monastery, you know, the big monastery. But you have half there. See? You can use as Pogalika.
This Geha is refers to Gudi or refers to monastery?
Monastery, Gudi monastery the same.
No, Gudi and monastery is honestly is different. Gudi is very small, and one monastery is very big.
Yes, monastery can be called Gudi. Gudi may be small, but compared to Vihara, Vihara may be bigger. But the Gudi belong to the Vihara, a part of Vihara. Yeah, if you build the monastery with your materials, you know, you will possess half. You know, Sangha will possess half here. Very, very, you know, very just, very fair, you know, very fair decision, this one. Because you use your own. You build a monastery. Not belong to Sangha only. Half belong to you. So very fair, very just, you know. Very just. I like this one, you know, this one I like. Very, very good, you know, very good. So
in this case, how can the individual monk has a material in the monastery?
Maybe the people offer him to build monastery. I had the guy, you see, in the monastery. But monastery compound belong to the Sangha. I had the guy, I want to build something. The guy, you know, oh, Uze, if you want to build, we will offer you here. This is the bamboo, this is the, this is such a instrument. The people offer everything to you. You had to build monastery there. But the place belong to the Sangha. So you have to build your monastery, the Sangha Bhumi. Then after you have built the monastery, so you cannot own the whole monastery, but you can own half of monastery as your personal use.
For my understanding, that's all should be belong to the Sangha because the land is belong to the Sangha.
Yes. But here, Dava Savara, Poglika Hundi, because of this, you know, he also should own half, you know. So you build the monastery in the monastery compound. So you build, that does not mean you offer. You doesn't offer. You do not offer. You just build it. If you build that monastery, then the monastery not belong to you all. Half of monastery belong to you, half belong to the Sangha. That's very, very logical, you know, this one.
Oh,
very
okay. Just for example, if a monk, okay, if monk in the, let me see, in Paodoya, okay,
Yes. Mhm.
in Paodoya, and one Dagaji offer goodie to the monk
Uh-huh.
in the Paodoya.
Uh-huh.
But the nine is belong to the Sangha, right?
No problem. No problem. Please, some more come. Please continue. Please go on, please.
That the one Dagaji offer the goodie to one monk in the Paodoya.
Yes.
But the nine is belong to the Sangha, right?
Uh-huh.
So that goodie, so that means the half will be belong to the monk.
Yes.
Half will belong to the Sangha.
Vibhaṅga. Uh-huh.
Is that what? Like that type?
Yes, like that. But this depends on the mass. If the mass offer again to the Sangha, that goodie will be Sangika. If he does not offer the goodie to the Sangha, then half of the goodie belongs to him. Half of the goodie belongs to Sangha. Samabhaga here, half by half. The same thing here. You be by yourself or someone offer you. Because the Gaji does not offer you as Sangika. He offers you as, you see, Boglika. That's why when he paid the goodie in the Sangha land. So Sangha also possesses one half of the goodie. He possesses half of the goodie. So he can divide, this part belong to me, this part belong to Sangha. The part belonging to him, he can use as his personal use, as Boglika. Another part, he cannot use as Boglika. He has to be respect, for the Sangika part. Yeah, here the same city. Okay, we go on. The same city. Then, Risu Gehesu Ega Geha Labadi. So if he bid two kuti, one kuti belongs to him, one kuti belongs to the Sangha. So if you know the rule, if you know this rule in the monastery, when you build the monastery, you can tell the Sangha, you will build two monastery, two kuti. When you build two kuti, you ask you tell the Sangha to give you one, to offer to the Sangha one. You can tell the Sangha. If the Sangha doesn't know, the monks in monastery do not know this rule. You explain this rule, you build two kuti, and you take one, and you offer to the Sangha one. But the material should be legal. Material should be according with the Vinaya. Now you don't cut the bamboo by yourself, you don't cut the tree by yourself. This is not according with the Vinaya. So you have to ask the people to cut, or the people may offer you those materials, or the people may offer you two kuti. If the people offer you two kuti, one have to be offered to the Sangha. One you could take one as Boglika. Yeah, in this case. So this very good, this rule. The monks should know this rule. All the monks should know this rule. Then they can share the goodie to someone personally. Well, this is very good. So Sangika Rokhe, here we come. Another question. Sangika Rokhe, Sangika Awasa Badite. Now Sangika Rokhe, here the tree belong to the Sangha. Sangika Awasa Badite. But Sangha not allowed to make Awasa here. Sangika Awasa Badite. But it means prohibit, The Sangha prohibits someone not to build Sangika monastery, Sangika Awasa. The tree belongs to the Sangha. In the monastery compound, we have many trees. Those trees belong to the Sangha. So the Sangha also prohibit, prohibit not to cut this tree, not to build monastery. So Sangika Awasa Bharide, if the Sangha are not allowed to cut those trees, what happened there? Sangha Anapojedo Harido, what did it now? What did it? Here, here this thing, without taking permission from the Sangha, one can make Awasa. But how about this case here? The Sangha does not allow anyone to build Sangika monastery. So Sangha Anapojedo Karido, what did it? In this case, does the mass can the mass make the Sangika Awasa without permission? Now what did he? No, he is not allowed to make any Sangika Awasa without taking permission, because the trees here not allowed to cut to use as monastery. The Sangha, you know, the Sangha prohibited already. No one can cut the tree in this monastery. No one can make the Awasa. In this case, the monks cannot ask the lay people to cut the tree to cut the tree, and he himself making Awasa. No, not what did he? Not allowed.
What the thing?
So what are these here?
Yeah, now here.
No, no,
That is
no.
the question.
Which one?
It's still part of the question.
Oh, sorry. What did he here? Now what did he? Oh, this is the question. What did he? Yes, alone. Oh. Sangika Rokin Sangika Awasa Patite. Sanga Anapochitowa. Harido. Just take, you know, here. Just take it. Harido, not make a monastery. He takes Sangika Awasa Patite. Sanga Anapochitowa Harido. Whether he is allowed to take the trees or not here, yes, he is allowed. What he is going to do, let's see here. He must do something with this. What did he have? Wachana Pata Chiranata Pana Apojito Waharidabo. You could take, one can take it, but in order to avoid the blame for the others. Wachana Pata Chirana, to cut off. Wachana Pata, the blame, you know. Wachana Pata mean here, blame by others. In order to avoid the blame of the others, Anapochitowa Haridabo. Anapochitowa Haridabo, he should take it by asking permission. Anapochitowa Haridabo, he should take Sangika wood by asking for the Sangha. Saji Roka Nisaya Sangha Samhado Labo Hodi. Roka Nisaya depending on the trees. Sangasa Mahado Labo Saji Hodi. If the Sangha get gain, the great gain, like all kinds of requests, this depending on this tree, the Sangha will be very beneficial. Mahado Labo. This tree will make the Sangha to be great beneficial. Naharidabo, in this case, you cannot take that tree. Yeah, the tree is a monastery, not allowed by the Sangha to use, but you can bring it. You can ask for the Sangha. The Sangha here, Abojitwa Haridabo. Abojitwa, you ask the permission for the Sangha. Then the Sangha allow you to take, then you can take. Now, Abojitwa, me here, you ask the Sangha also allow you to take. Then Haridabo, it can be taken. Now, the tree can be taken after asking permission from the Sangha. You ask permission from the Sangha allow you to take it. That's why you take it. So if the tree is very, very useful, very, very beneficial for the Sangha here, Naharidabo, you should not take the tree. I don't know what kind of tree is that. Do you have any ideas about this tree? What kind of tree is very beneficial for the Sangha?
For my understanding, for example, If the monastery, there's a very big tree, they can provide the shadow. So under if there's
Only the
big
shadow?
tree,
Only
no,
the shadow?
if the big tree is make it cool, right? During the summer. But if someone cut the tree, the monastery will be very hot. I think
Yeah,
maybe like
Mahado
such.
Labo. Mahado Labo, that's not miso. You see?
It's just, I'm just giving examples here.
Yeah, the Pali Mahado Labo. Mahado Labo, you know, is very glorious, you know, how to say here, Mahado Labo.
Maybe like a Bodhi tree.
So the Sangha will get a lot of benefits. So this tree, not the ordinary tree, not normal tree, this tree. Maybe.
How about like a Bodhi tree?
Yes, just like Bodhi tree. Because of the tree, many people will come to monastery. They will offer a lot to the Sangha. So such kind of tree. Yeah, Mahado Labo Hodi. This tree, not normal tree. Or the people may pay respect to the tree or may pay worship to the tree. So many requests will be there for the Sangha. And there's such kind of tree are there. Not normal tree, this one. Not for shaking only, you know. Not for shake only. Mahato Labo Hodi. In this case, you are not allowed to take this tree. If you take this tree, the Sangha will not get pajya, you know, for requests. Now, because of this tree, the Sangha receive 4 requests. This is many useful, many helpful, many beneficial for the Sangha, Mahado Labo. I'm not sure, but here, because of the word Mahado Labo, you know, this tree made the Sangha to get the 4 requests or to get many other benefits. The many benefits, you know, this tree. So how about Poglika Roke? Poglika Roke, Sangika Awasa Badi de Roka Samisa Ajakita Ban. Poglika Roka maybe belong to the people, lay people here, Poglika Roka. Not belong to the monks. Oh yes, you know, the tree can belong to me. In my Gandhi, I grow a lot of trees. All those trees belong to me. You know, Poglika Roke, Sangika Awasa Badido, but I don't allow anyone to cut those trees to make Awasa. For example here, Poglika Roke, Sangika Awasa Badido. I do not allow anyone to cut my trees to build a monastery. Roka Samikasa Achakitaba, if the bhikkhu was to make the monastery, he has to tell the owner, you know. Nowadays in the countryside, in my region, some tree, very big tree, belong to the Dekaji. They want to offer the tree to the monks. So they go to the monks, they say, hey, Sayadaw, I offer you that tree. You can cut that tree anytime you like. So we can cut that tree. So in this case, we don't need to ask him, but you need to ask permission from him. But sometimes we want to get that tree, very nice that tree. If we build monastery, it will be very great. So we go to the Dekaji. Dekaji, your tree is very nice. It's very good to build the monastery. So you tell them, if you allow, we will take your tree, we will build monastery. So you have to ask permission for the Bogalika, for the Dekaji. The Dekaji will allow you to cut that tree, then you can cut that tree. Bogalika Roke, Sangika Awasa Padide. So Roka Sami, if the Bogala allowed to make to build monastery, we don't need to ask permission. But here, Badede, he is not allowed. So we have to ask permission from him. If he allowed to take it, we take it. This one. Oh, time is over. You satisfied with this paragraph?
Yes, Sayadaw.
Okay, thank you. So time is over, 5 minutes over already. So we better stop here. Let's conclude the class by saying Buddha Sasana Jira 32. Buddha Sasana Jira Detadu. Buddha Sasana Jira Detadu. Buddha Sasana Jira Detadu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu. Thank you so much,
Thank
Sayadaw.
you so much, Sayadaw.
Okay. See you.